Don't click out of this video because in the next 3 minutes, I'm going to review the newest film from Jesse Eisenberg, A Real Pain. Start the clock. All right. This was my most anticipated movie of Sundance 2024, and I gave it an 86 out of 100. I'm going to tell you why right now. The big theme of Sundance 2024, at least from my point of view, I only did the online portion, so I didn't get to see everything that premiered, but from the U.S. dramatic competition section of the festival, grief and trauma were two of the biggest themes that kind of transcended through the entirety of the competition. And A Real Pain, like it says in the title, is about pain and grief and how we deal with grief, especially grief of losing a loved one. This is a film that is written and directed by Jesse Eisenberg. This is his sophomore directorial effort after When You're Finished Saving the World, which came out Sundance 2 years ago, which stars him and Kieran Culkin. This is a real step up for Jesse Eisenberg. I was kind of middled with When You Finish Saving the World. On one hand, I thought it was a relatively smart look at this generation of teenagers, but at the same time, it did feel a little hollow in its writing. I didn't feel like it fully landed, and I didn't really love the characters that much. But this film is a much more simple, I think is the best word, look at two human beings that are dealing with grief in their own ways, and how they are reconnecting with each other after not seeing each other for years, and learning about how, hey, everyone has their baggage, so to say, and how you never really know what someone is thinking or feeling unless you talk to them and ask them. The performances here are fantastic. Eisenberg is really good, but it's Kieran Culkin. He carries this. The emotion is sky high. He has moments to shine that you see in a show like Succession where he's fantastic. He's just as good here. He's got his same quirky self, but brings a new level of emotion that we only really saw a few times in Succession. He really brings it here. It's again a look at the emotions that we hide, that we bottle up and we don't talk about, and the journeys that we take to relieve those emotions. I talked about that with Exhibiting Forgiveness a few days ago. This is kind of the same thing. The writing is incredibly emotional. This is a very authentic piece. Like you can feel that this is coming from a real raw place. And I think that this is a huge step up for Jesse Eisenberg. It really is. I think that he really brought his A game here, and it ended up being one of my favorite films of the fest. Come for Kieran Culkin's performance alone, but you're going to be left with a very, very deep film about trauma and emotion and looking after your loved ones, even when you haven't seen them for a very long time. It's a great film. It really is. It's one of my favorites of the year. All right. That concludes my Sundance 2024 coverage on YouTube, at least. I've written some other reviews on Music City Drive-In. That is linked down in the description if you want to see some of my other reviews. I actually did a full review on A Real Pain, written-wise, over on Music City Drive-In, which you can go check out. But that's pretty much it, guys. This is one that I would highly recommend everyone check out when it comes out. I really have no notes about it. I gave it an 86, which I'm being a little more stingy with my grades this year. That was one of my New Year's resolutions, was to be a little harder on my grades. So an 86, a B plus, is actually like really, it's very solid. Like this probably would have landed in the mid 90s last year. Yeah, I love Kieran Culkin. I'm a Succession stan. And I love his character in that, so I really enjoyed his performance in this as well. And again, like I said, I think this is a very mature step up for Jesse Eisenberg in terms of writing and directing. I think it's very well done. That's pretty much it. Thank you all so much for watching. If this is your first time watching this channel, please consider subscribing. My goal for the end of the year is 500 subscribers. We are at 41 at the time of recording this, so it's a very lofty goal, but we got 11 months to hit it. So I really do appreciate it. If you have not already, make sure you subscribe. Go check out my main channel. I do a lot more longer form content where I really break down films, the films that I really love throughout the new year. I do over there, so go check that out. I got my 2024 Blu-ray collection video coming out in the next few weeks, which is the biggest video I do every single year. And I haven't even filmed it yet, so I'm dreading it a little bit because it's going to be a very long video. And go follow me on Instagram. Like I've said, new aesthetic change over there, which I'm very happy with. And also, I'm starting to post reels over there of 1-minute reviews of the new releases that I see. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. Thank you again so much for watching. It really does mean the absolute world. I appreciate it immensely. Again, make sure you subscribe. That's like literally the most helpful thing in the entire world. It really is, and I appreciate you so much. Have a rest of your day. Go check out A Real Pain when it comes out. I don't know when it's going to come out, but it will come out eventually. Go check it out. It's one of the best films I've seen so far this year, and we'll see you in the next video.